Well, we have an absolute cracker in store for you guys. It is Andrey Rublev versus Dominic Thiem. It's going to be an enthralling match, that's for sure. I cannot wait for this one. We're going to be doing play-by-play commentary as always. And of course, we will be having the scoreboard up, as you can tell as well. Dominic Thiem actually, one of Rublev's, like, one of his heroes, one of his favorite players. And I heard an interview from Rublev recently talking about how he really does admire Dominic Thiem, and he was his favorite player, or is his favorite player. So he does have a winning head-to-head against him, though, 4-2. In saying that, the first time they played was in 2019, and Thiem won 2020 was when he started having the issues with injuries. So maybe can't look into it too much, but he is the favorite going into this one, Andrey Rublev, the Russian. And for Dominic Thiem, he's got a wild card, so he's looking to cause an upset here today. And we'll get a good gauge of where he's really at with his game, because he was making some decent moves at the end of last year, started to make his way up the rankings, and also give himself a chance to look pretty good coming into 2023. But now he faces a very tough opponent in the first round, and himself and Andy Murray will be absolutely cursing their luck when it's come to the draw here at the Australian Open. Andy Murray has Berrettini, who will be playing a little bit later, and then we've got, of course, Dominic Thiem's drawn Andrey Rublev. So they should be getting underway soon. They've just finished the warm-up, and then we will be getting underway. I think 100% of you, so all of you have gone for Rublev so far, interestingly. We'll see how this one pans out. I'm intrigued to see how Dominic Thiem looks, and for Rublev, you feel it's almost an opportunity to really make a statement at this Australian Open straight away, to say, put away a Grand Slam champion. And if he was to do it, say, in straight sets, that would make a big statement, because Dominic Thiem is still Dominic Thiem, right? And it's still a big win. He seems to be injury-free. The big question around his form and how match fit he is, and what kind of rhythm he's going to be. Anyway, it'll be Andrey Rublev to start off first, and Dominic Thiem will return. Rublev goes into the net with the first serve, so second serve coming up straight away for the Austrian to have a look at. Second serve into the forehand of Dominic Thiem goes down the line. Great return, great depth. Then goes cross court, forehand to forehand here now. Good depth from both players. Down the middle now they go. Again, very deep into the court, liking the hitting early doors in this first point. Backhand down the line from Rublev. Forehand down the line from Thiem. Then goes forehand down the line again. Backhand from Rublev down the line. Forehand cross from Thiem. Forehand on the line from Rublev. Slice from Dominic Thiem. Backhand down the line from Rublev. Slice from Thiem into the net. What a first point. What a rally to start off this first round tie. Wow. Interestingly as well, Rublev attacking the Dominic Thiem forehand, barely going into the backhand side, almost thinking that that's his strength. Why am I going to go into it? So he's completely just peppered the Dominic Thiem forehand there, interestingly. And really, that is a positive for Rublev, because his forehand cross court is probably his best shot. So he's thinking that he's going into Dominic Thiem's weakness. So it's doubly good for him. A fantastic backhand return from Thiem right inside the baseline. Now backhand down the middle, forehand into out from Rublev. Slice from Dominic Thiem, doesn't make its way over the net. Massive into out forehand that was from Rublev. And what we've got on show is two very clean hitters of a tennis ball in Rublev and Thiem, and should be very exciting to watch. And we're getting a very quick glimpse into what this match will most likely be able to provide us. Good serve on the tee, backhand from Thiem is really good. The return. What a forehand on the line, though, from the Austrian as well to follow up. And Rublev tries to go for broke down the line with the forehand, very ambitious, and goes wide. So 30-15. Dominic Thiem donning an all-white outfit. Well, white top and white cap anyway, black shorts. Rublev in darker colors, black shorts and a dark blue top. It's a good serve from Rublev, and Dominic Thiem on the stretch on the backhand side, trying to get it back into play. Unfortunately, drops long, so it is 40-15, Andrey Rublev. Thiem very far back on return. I mean, he is miles back behind the baseline. He's almost right up against the boards. And Rublev does serve an ace down the tee. 40-15 it was, but he holds to 15 in the end. And first ace of the day, beautifully placed. Really was. Just paid to the line from the juice side. So it is one game to love. Rublev starts off pretty comfortably in this opening game. The question will be, can Thiem follow suit? Because it seems like there's a reason why Rublev has a winning head-to-head. And it might be to do with the fact that the styles match up quite nicely potentially for him. And judging by those rallies, I can see why. The Dominic Thiem love one here, and he has it all to play for, of course, and he definitely has his work cut out for him against the world number 6. Won't be an easy match, that's for sure. Pre-match win predictor says 66% chance for Rublev, and ironically, I actually had said in my draw preview, I thought Thiem had a 35% chance of winning. The win predictor says 34% from Emphasis, so that's 1%. 1% difference. Anyway, first serve into the net from Rublev. Second serve, sorry, from Thiem even. Second serve coming up for Rublev to have a look at. Second serve goes into the backhand. Backhand returns good. And then Thiem tries to go down the line straight away with the 1+. The backhand return from Rublev had quite a bit on it. He goes into in, and Thiem ambitiously tries to go down the line with the backhand straight away. And ends up finding the net. So love 15. I mean, a high-risk shot to go into the strength of Rublev was a strange choice. Anyway, good set on the tee from Dominic Thiem from the ad side. It's an ace. Paints the line down the tee. Beautiful stuff from Dominic Thiem. 15-all. Right, first set on the tee again. Backhand from Rublev short into our forehand from Thiem's good. Rublev on the stretch with the backhand can only lob it long. So 30-15, Dominic Thiem. Good start on serve for the Austrian. No comments. Oh, there we go. What we got in the house? Oh, Zerifying. Good. Oh, good evening, Fazan. I am moderator now. How did that happen? I made you one because why not? I thought you'd be a good one. I thought you'd make a good moderator. That's why. You're sensible. But fun, of course. Oh, God. Drinking a ginger shot. That's so strong. Anyway, good serve out wide from Thiem. Backhand cross from Rublev. And then Dominic Thiem goes into him with a forehand. Forehand cross from Rublev goes long. 40-15. Good start on serve for Dominic Thiem. So far, so good. Lexi says, good morning, Fazan. Fan. Hi. Lexi says, come on, Rublev. Oh, well, thank you. You're welcome. No problem. Okay, so Lexi's cheering on Rublev. I like Thiem to win, to be honest. I really like Rublev as well, but I think it'd be a great story if he was to win. Anyway, massive backhands from Rublev. The backhand return is really deep on that second serve return. And it's deep down the middle of the court, but it means Thiem has to pedal backwards. He tries to go into out with the forehand. Too much spin on it. Not enough penetration through the court. Sits up nicely for Rublev. He crunches a backhand on the line. 40-30. First serve from Thiem goes long, so this is a big opportunity now for Rublev to push Thiem to juice straight away and try and put pressure on him in this opening service game. Oh, second serve from Thiem, a lot of spin on it, and it's almost shoulder height, I would say, for Rublev, and he doesn't manage to control that backhand on the line return. and crunches it into the net. So 1-1 good hold in the end. Sarah Francis, good evening, Lexi. Lexi saying good morning. Lexi, you're the same time as me, though. I mean, I guess it's technically morning because it's past midnight, but I haven't slept yet, so I'm going to say it's still evening. Good. So out wide, forehand from Team. He's so far back on his return position. Rublev misses a regulation forehand. I'm not sure why he went down the line there. They could have gone cross court. He did, to be fair, have a pretty good chance of making that. He was inside the baseline there, sat up nicely, had a lot of time, just didn't execute it correctly. So the team is just, I don't know what he's doing. Genuinely, sorry, he's almost right up against the boards, like by the ball kids. He's so far back on the return position. I was just going to say, this is not clay. So that wide from Rublev. Doesn't make the return team, but he's so far back. Does make that backhand. Rublev just on the front foot here. Team was just lobbing up smashes. And Rublev in the end puts it away. 30-15. He's just on the back foot straight away. And I get that he is very, very, very used to returning that deep. But I think on these courts, it's not the right option. Not that far back anyway. Lex says, I'm so happy and fired up today. Super lacking of sleep, low. Served on the tee from Rublev. Beautiful. 40-15. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do... So my plan is to do the whole match. But if I'm being honest with you, after doing Nadal yesterday at 3 a.m., I'm not sure if I'll last. So we'll see how the first set goes. And then we'll go from there. But I'll do at least the first set, that is for sure. I'd like to be able to do more, but we'll have to wait and see. 40-15. She'll be doing Djokovic later on today as well. Into our forehand from Rublev, then goes into it again. Backhand from Team down the middle. Great depth. Massive forehand from Rublev across court. Then goes forehand cross as well. Dominic Team on the stretch. Somehow getting his back into court. Great defensive work, but Rublev is in control. Misses a regulation backhand volley. And he's not super comfortable at the net, of course. That's not really his natural habitat. And it showed there. Easy backhand volley and just misses it into the net. Everyone says, I'm on my 7th pot of coffee for the day. Wow, that is impressive. Certainty is missed from Rublev. Second serve coming up, 40-30 here at 1-0 in the first set. He made that just about. Good second serve. Drags Team out. Backhand to backhand. Forehand from Rublev goes into the net. Juice. Here we go. Oh my God. Sorry, excuse me. Lexi says 0. This is my first, but maybe later I'll have more. I don't even really like iced coffee, to be fair. Normal coffee, not for me. Very, very sunny conditions. Rublev's not got a hat on. Team does have the hat on. Rublev's like, I'm going to blind myself. It's fine. I don't mind. Second serve coming up here. That's a very tentative second serve. Team has to make it count. Oh, he doesn't. Poor. Second serve in the middle of the box. Not a lot on it. Team's forehand return is not good enough. Rublev's able to step forward onto it. Team then tries to go into out. His forehand swerves wide. So wide from Rublev. Backhand is good from Team. Great angle. Then goes, clips the baseline down the middle. Backhand from Team is just a lob. It sits up half court. Then a smash for Rublev. Puts it away. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this deep position, honestly. Therefore, says, I'm putting together IKEA furniture, driving me half mad. Lexi says, did you have a good sleep, Fazar? Not really, because... So I ended up sleeping... when did I sleep? Because obviously the stream was going on. So I think I slept at like 7. Is that right? No. Is it? Yeah, 7:30. I think 8 o'clock, and so I got like no 7:30. I got an hour and a half after getting a couple of hours before the Nadal match, and then I had to wake up for work, so I haven't slept since uh, wherever it was 9. So now we're at midnight. So we'll see because the problem is there's some big matches on day 3, and yeah, I want to make sure we're covering as much as possible. It really depends because if there's a whole host of people in here, and I'm like, okay, great. Like I know Djokovic will have a lot of people wanting to watch it and listen, and that's later on today. Ash will cover the whole match, and then Nadal, of course, will be the day after. We've got Coco Goff versus Raducanu. That's going to be a fantastic one. I'm assuming the order of play will come out after day 2, right? Is that correct? Ground strokes on the rise. 54 for Rublev, team 19. So I think that means that Rublev's taking the ball a lot earlier. And that's because Dominic Thiem is so far back in the return games. He's not giving himself a chance really to come forward and attack. Everything is just really low and not letting the ball come onto him rather than meeting the ball. I also like IKEA stuff. Lex says going for Rublev in 3, by the way. I would also like Rublev to win, but dang, I also want Thiem to win. Exactly. That's the dilemma, isn't it? That's the dilemma. Right, second serve. Oh. Oh, music in the stadium played by accident as he's about to hear second serve. That's a shocker. Anyway, second serve. Into the body of Rublev. Backhand goes long. Good second serve. Good kick. Good speed on it. You could see had good shape. Rublev awkwardly hits the backhand long. So 15 love. Thiem goes down the tee. It's a really good first serve. Rublev on the stretch on the forehand goes wide. So 30 love. Dominic Thiem. Yeah, interesting. Zero Fine says Rublev in 3 or 4. Or forehand down the line from Thiem goes down the line again. Backhand on the line from Rublev. Forehand cross from Thiem. Forehand from Rublev down the middle. Slice from Thiem. Backhand cross from Rublev. Backhand from Thiem. Backhand on the middle from Rublev. Forehand cross from Thiem is absolutely massive. That's effortless power. 40 love and more of that, please. That's a Dominic Thiem that we know and love. And great to see him crunching the ball like that. Really, really is. Oh, massive, massive from Team Ace down the tee. It is 2-all. Two games all. Here we go. Team is literally in the shade all the way back. But anyways, second serve coming up. Rublev goes into the backhand of Thiem. Backhand into in from Thiem. Backhand to backhand here. Into out forehand from Thiem. Into in forehand from Rublev. Forehand cross from Thiem drags Rublev out a little bit and goes down the line. Backhand cross from Rublev. Slice from Thiem cross court. Into in forehand from Rublev. Scampered slice from Thiem on the forehand and the backhand. Rublev comes forward, hits the drive volley. It's not good enough. Second volley's not good enough either. Thiem passes him with a beautiful backhand on the line. Oh, the volleys weren't good enough. It's the right play from Rublev. The execution, though, is not good enough. And the backhand pass at the end from Thiem, well, it was sublime. It really was. Oh, beautiful short take back. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Zerafine says, "Xander, did you watch the Rafa match?" I was going to, but couldn't get myself out of bed. Yeah, so that's why I'm moaning about sleep. So yeah, I did. I watched all of it. I woke up and watched all of it. He yeah, didn't play particularly well. Second serve, backhand from Team Cross got great depth. Then goes backhand cross again. Backhand to backhand here. Our team is just absolutely dominating that rally, though. Rublev scampers, gets it back into a forehand cross on team's really good. Then goes down the line with the forehand. Backhand cross from Rublev. Team suddenly being able to dictate some points here. But Rublev turns it around in the flash of an eye. In the backhand to backhand rally, and then just says, enough's enough. And swats one away, cross court, great angle. Team not able to get to it. Beautiful from Andrey Rublev. Paints the line with that backhand. Such an improved shot, the Russians' backhand. In terms of efficiency and potency, it's definitely increased. So out wide, off team on the stretch is almost into the crowd, and it is 30-15. Certainty forehand from team is short, massive forehand from team again. Drop volley from Rublev, sorry, even is good enough. Team not able to get it back into play. It is 40-15. So into the body of team, into a forehand, sorry, backhand even. The forehand from Rublev is so massive. Right, 3-2 here. Starting to approach the business end of this set. So let's see what happens. So, for instance, how is team's form? Do we know? I've been down and out with COVID since mid-December. It was good towards the back end of last year, but recently it's not been great. I mean, half a day of him not eating properly and whatever else, and then that can definitely affect how people cramp, which was exactly what happened to Draper in that match, and a shame that he did tear. It was he said it's a um, small issue in your meniscus, basically. You can see the line on the mark. So yeah, anyway, team serving here at 2-3. Here you go, 2-3. I reckon after some inroads from Dominic team, might be a chance for Rublev to start opening up some himself. There you go. Serve goes long after tripping the net cord. Second serve coming up. Oh, second serve. Forehand to forehand here. Backhand cross from Rublev. Forehand in the middle from team. Backhand cross from team is good. Backhand cross from Rublev. Backhand again from team. Backhand from Rublev again. They're in a backhand to backhand rally. And yeah, Rublev tries to bail out by going down the line. It's not the right choice. Lexi says, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get something to eat. Super hungry. No worries. No worries at all. 2-3 here. Very much in the balance. So out wide is serve into the body. Oh, oh dear. 15-0. Bad mistake from team. If stop on the net, Gord stayed on his side. There you go, 15-0. Oh, second serve. Serve is in. Forehand's a forehand. Forehand from the team goes long. Uh-oh. Lex says, I wanted three sets only so Fazan can sleep. Thanks, Lexi. Yeah, seriously, I mean, you're struggling now. What's wrong with me, Benny? 15:30. It's into the net from Dominic team. Second serve coming up. So a wide backhand down the line from team. And the scampered forehand slice does go long in the end. Let's go. Right, that's you. So that wide from team. Forehand from Rublev goes long. 40-30, crucial game here, of course, and crucial hold if he wants to hold. Just stay in touching distance at 3-all, but if he were to get broken, team, I don't give him a massive chance. Because this schedule is terrible for the EU time zone, yeah. To be honest, it's only terrible for people that work full-time jobs like myself. If I didn't, and if I was able to do this full-time, then it wouldn't matter. I'd just sleep during the day. Backhand from on the front foot again. Andrey Rublev, this time over his head. It's a smash. This is it. Juice. Wow, Zerafine says, yes, it is. I've taken 2.5 weeks off work. Wow. So that's really good, though. That means that you can then sleep during the day, right, if you want to. Wow. What do you do work wise, if you don't mind me asking? Also, you don't have to say, but I'm just interested now. So about wide is out. Second set coming up. Right, here we go. Advantage Dominic team. First serve out wide, backhand from Rublev. Short return. Drop shot from team. Oh, it's a beautiful drop shot. The touch from that backhand drop shot. Slices across the ball. Oh, so good. So look at that again. That was really worthwhile. A short backhand return from, well, yeah, from Andrey Rublev and then puts it away. Beautiful. So everyone's the rally now. Team goes forehand into the net. Come on. Zerafan says we have 25 days paid vacation each year, and also I had some days left from last year. I'm council of sorts work and sick leave relatives. Okay, nice. It's very commendable. Second serve, Rublev into the backhand, which is good, got good depth on it. Does team really does crunch through that? Rublev misses the forehand cross court, 15-0. So that wide forehand cross from, I'm assuming that is, of course, Dominic Thiem. Backhand pass from Rublev. He's made it. Wow, what a pass. It was backhand cross court. I thought he'd missed it, but he's blazed that one with a lot of intensity. Let's have a look. Yeah, he has. Maybe that's why he's so far back in the court. I don't know. So that wide, beautifully put away by a right. Forehand from from the team again goes into the net. He's really struggling on the forehand side. And that's all Griffith was absolutely peppering it. Okay, 40-15 here, Rublev. First serve goes into the net. Second serve coming up. 4-3. Then, of course, if he takes a 4-3, team will have to serve, and he could potentially get broken. It will be 5-3 Rublev to serve for the match. Slice from Kyrgios. Cross got massive into our forehand. Oh, the ball's in. What a get. Backhand from Boron. This is, again, another WTA matchup that people are going to be talking about. Radicami versus. Yeah. Okay, so 30-40. Uh, good serve, wins the rally here. Slice from team. Forehand on the line is good enough. We're back to juice. Sorry, Rublev's taken that even. Sorry, he has advanced for Rublev, wasn't it? He does hold. He nudges in front 4-3. Ah, 4-3. Question is who takes the first. I feel like it's really important for Dominic Thiem to take the first set. If he doesn't take it, then he's in trouble. Because I think Rublev then runs away with it. But he takes the first set and then it makes Rublev think, well, hold on. All right, so 3-4 here. Dominic Thiem. First serve return hit point. We've got Rublev and Thiem. Rublev. Wait, is that right? No, that's wrong. They've got the colours wrong around. Anyway, very interesting little graphic there. One. Serve. It's ready. Oh, massive forehand from Rublev. It's a lob from team. Smash from Rublev is oh my! Smash from Rublev is a rocket down the line. Team, yeah, just too passive. Lobbing up returns with not much on it, not much spin, and almost you know, halfway through the journey. Love 15 here. Dominic team has to hold. He doesn't. Rublev will serve for the set at the end of this set. Oh, massive serve forehand from team is missed from what I can see. Here we go. Love 30. Team in trouble. Goes that wide forehand from Rublev. Forehand from team down the line. Oh, he's on the stretch. Rublev can't make it back over the net. So it is 4-3, 15-30. Then it says hi. Hi, Dylan. How you doing? So everyone says hi, Dylan. Yeah. Hello. Hi. 30-40. So wide backhand from Rublev's good. Great depth. Then goes forehand into in. Forehand cross from team. Forehand into out from Rublev. Slice from team into out forehand again. Then goes back on the line. He's missed it. That does mean it's 15-40 and two breakpoint opportunities here for Andrey Rublev. The business end of this set. Of course, he takes one of them. He will serve for the set. He looks pretty imperious behind his serves, or 88% of points won behind his first serve. So out wide is an ace. Beautiful from team. What a way to save one of the break points. That's to face another one here, though, at 30-40. Can he save another break point here? Dominic team. Served on the tee. Forehand from Rublev is good. Slice from team. Drifts long as a short fist bump from Rublev. He knows that's pretty crucial. He's broken. He's broken the Austrian. He's made the first move. He's now going to serve for the first set. Crazy. 05 says, go on, Drake. Come on, Dominic. Yeah, indeed. Indeedy. Here we go. So out wide from Rublev. Scampered return, very short, comes forward. Can he volley it? Oh, he gets away with the first volley's not good enough. Team gets the second one. Can't get enough on it to guide it into court, so it just blazes it long. 15-0. Love Rublev. Forehand here. Oh, and team on the stretch, almost in the splits. There's a forehand into the net. So it is 30 love. He's potentially two points behind in terms of right hand. No. Oh, 30 love. Massive serve from Rublev. The slice return from teams not good enough. Sits up nicely. Rublev goes into it with a forehand. Reset points. Lexi says, oh no, I feel bad for Domi. So Fine says they should just quit this match and go play doubles. Missy says what happened to Domi again? Wrist injury, yeah, really bad wrist injury, right wrist as well. So a wide backhand from Dominic team. Oh, beautiful! It was a beautiful chance for Rublev to showcase something different. A little drop volley that was a hard one though, and he doesn't make it. Does drift into the net instead. Here we go. 3-set point or 2-set point. Sorry, even comes forward. I thought he'd sealed the deal, but looks like it's a fault. Second serve coming up. Yeah, true. Zero Fine says Dominic had COVID twice as well. I think he did. I think he did say that he was one struggling with no crowds and two the isolation period. Into our forehand from Draper. Oh, team makes the mistake. Rublev takes the first set. Right, let's do the stats. And then unfortunately, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Although, if you are looking for somewhere to get a commentary, there's not that too many of you at the moment anyway on here, but do check out Game to Love and also Just Slap podcast as well. They're both streaming it. I think Cam is also doing it, but he's doing Fernandez Cornet as well. These are the stats for the set. We'll see here 2 aces for Rublev, 3 for Dominic team. First serve percentage, similar, but Rublev edges it at 69%. But the biggest one is first serve points on 85% for Rublev, 71% for team. Second serve points actually edges it team. Breakpoint save, though, that's where the difference is made. And yeah, I'm just looking through the winners. Winners on for 13 and 10, Rublev 6 and 4 for team. Just a little bit cautious, right? So normally, if we're talking about team in his prime and the best we've seen him, he goes all guns blazing, but in a controlled fashion, and hasn't quite happened today. It's a hard act to follow. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think there's anyone quite as unique as him in so many different ways as well. So, anyways, guys, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Lexi, Zerafine, Dylan, all you guys tuning in. Apologies, I'm going to end up sleeping on the stream. So, but we are doing Djokovic fully later. It will be in about 9 hours actually. So it's the night match. Ash will be doing that, and then I will be trying to do Raducanu golf the day after. Probably one other as well at least. So do stay tuned. Get the notification bell to get alerted. We'll see you very, very soon. Thank you very much.